Hi guys, and welcome back to the Ice & Co podcast. So it's been about 2 weeks since we last spoke, so I'm going to update you on what I've been doing. As you know, I've got the crepe ring project going on and we are making good headways with that. So the CAD has actually finally been done, which is great. So now we're just going to start actually making the ring. So we're going to put it into casting. So that should be this week. So I'm kind of excited to see how the cast is going to come out. We're also doing a memorial pendant. So I don't have very long on this project at all. But the CAD is just taking a little bit longer than I would like it to, just because it's so detailed. At the minute, we're kind of getting the church right. So there was a specific church that he wanted. And it's just translating that into CAD. But yeah, I'm literally on such a tight deadline with that. I only have the CAD needs to be done by tomorrow. It's not even a joke. So yeah, I'm a little bit stressed out with that, but this is literally just a game. So, you know, when you guys feel like your jewellery is taking a little bit longer, it's just because I just need to get it right. And it doesn't work out perfectly all of the time, but it's just part of the game really. So yeah, I've been really concentrating on them two pieces. And then there's the other pendant that we're doing. And me and the customer are kind of just going back and forth on the sizes because he wants it to be a certain budget. And obviously, unfortunately, when I go to the toilet, gold doesn't come out. So we're going to have to compromise somewhere. But yeah, that's kind of the projects that I've been working on. But guys, today I have a very special guest. So I am here with Ish, Mr. Tempus Lord. Do you want to introduce yourself?
Hello, everyone. My name's Ish. I run Tempus Lord. We are based in Hatton Garden with a industry experience of about 22 years. So, yeah, I look forward to being on this show. Thank you for having me. And
Thank you for coming.
Yeah.
So how did you get into it? I'm dying to know.
So literally, I used to work in a sports shop up until about the age of 18. I left and then I was unemployed for about 3 months. Mum was nagging at me, get a job. And I'm not it's not nose in the air of what job I was doing. Didn't really care. So I went to Brent Cross Shopping Centre, load of CVs, gave it everywhere from sports shops, fast food chains, gave it to a jewellers called Ernest Jones.
Oh, Ernest Jones?
Yeah, started off there. Moved from Brent Cross to Oxford Street to Wood Green.
And then still with Ernest Jones?
Still with Ernest Jones, yeah. I was a supervisor in Wood Green, Ernest Jones. And then from there, I had my eyes set on Watches of Switzerland.
Okay.
Went there for 4 years. And then in 2010, started on the pre-owned side. So I worked with someone for 7 years, left. Then I started with someone in Hatton Garden for 3 years. And then COVID hit. And then I was like, you know what? Now's my time.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my God, 2010. Yeah, basically started into it. I was in year 7.
Yeah. So yeah, I've been doing it a long time. So
Yeah.
not for myself for a long time. I wish it was like that, but I'm very much of the, get experience under your belt.
Yeah,
Can't just
1,000,000%.
walk in and go, yeah, I'm going to be a watch dealer today.
No, there's so much to learn, isn't there?
So many people, look, I get it. The industry is a nice industry. Everyone wants to sell watches and jewelry and all of that stuff, but so many just walk in wanting to do it daily and fall flat on their face because they haven't worked with brands.
The experience
All
is
they
under
know
their
is
belt.
Rolex, and they just don't get the hands-on experience like working with someone and being, or shadowing someone or, gaining that experience. So, yeah.
Yeah, you are very experienced. I'll give you that. So
Yes.
because of that, you like to do something on TikTok, right?
No.
You like to test people in the garden.
I'm not good myself at tests.
So,
I failed.
no, I've got an easy one for
Go
you. Yeah. So you've got 10 seconds.
Okay.
Is that a little bit? Is that quick?
What's the question?
10 watch brands, 10 seconds.
Do my best. Usually it's 20
Right?
seconds I allow people, but okay, let's go.
3, 2, 1. go.
Breguet, Beauvais, Breitling, Cartier, Casio, Citizen, Rolex, Patek, Roger Dubuis, Richard Mille.
You had 2 seconds
Did I?
left.
Okay.
Oh my God, that was so good. That was so good. Yeah. So you see, when you see people, well, when you're doing it on TikTok.
Yeah, people might comment and go, "Oh, so he's saying he named Citizen and Casio," but they are watch brands.
They are watch brands.
And they can be starter watch brands, so,
right?
Yeah.
No, yeah. So I see you do a lot of content on TikTok.
Yes.
How did you start doing that? Like, what made you start?
What made me start? Do you know what? It was probably watching other people do it, and I got no hands like saying that. I just felt like the industry was going in a direction where, and I think social media in general and life in general, where if you're running a business, you probably do need some sort of social presence now.
Yeah.
And always a bit skeptical putting my name, like not my own name, but my face out there.
Yeah.
And then I think it was just one day, just kind of like, you know what, I need to do it.
Yeah.
And
Bite the bullet.
Yeah, and set up with a media company, and like went over the pros and cons with them, and they were like, look, just give it a go.
Yeah.
And I think it was coming on 2 years ago now. So
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I started off doing it like 3 times a week posts, and then I'd probably say I really have started like twice a day religiously posting since like end of last year.
Yeah.
So
fair enough.
Yeah.
No, to be fair, I feel like you're one of the person that kind of influenced me to just be like, you know what?
Oh, thank you.
Just get on TikTok, like, because I feel like probably, well, when I moved to London, I was on TikTok in 2020. And I'm not going to lie, like, I got numbers doing stupid videos, but it was never anything to do with jewellery. And it was every single time I tried to do something to do with jewellery, everyone was like, no. But then it was like, bloody hell, I'll talk about my BBL and it's got 4.4 million. Do you know what I mean? I was like, guys, like, can we like...
Yeah, focus on the business, please.
Yeah, so then I was just like, I was kind of really disheartened.
Yeah.
But then I was like, you know what? I saw content like yours and I was like, maybe I just need to retrain my audience.
Yeah.
So I just kind of like bit the bullet as well. I was like, let me actually just start. So
I think it's very trendy right now as well, as like jewelers, watch guys, like, and especially being on socials and talking about it. I think one of my reels the other day that I done was like, is it a trend to be a watch dealer?
Yeah.
You know, and a lot of people...
Is that what you'd call yourself? A watch dealer?
I'm a watch trader, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you're not a jeweler?
Do you know what? Like, the thing with being a jeweler, like, what's the box of being a jeweler? Do you know what I mean? Like, I like jewelry, don't get me wrong, and I'll sell jewelry.
Yeah.
But at heart, I'm a watch guy.
Yeah.
I'm a watch nut. Do you know what I mean?
I'm the opposite. I'm a private jeweler.
Yeah.
Like, that's it. So, for example, I'm not a watch trader, but if my client comes to me and wants a watch, then
you'll facilitate.
And if clients come to me and want to sell the watches, I'm gonna buy the watches. But then normally what I would do is, rather than me focus on like, okay, cool, let me flip this watch, it's like I'll give it to the traders and then like I'll APRO it out. You deal with that.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
You know, like I think the term jeweler nowadays, I think does get thrown around a lot. You know, it's going to sound like a sore subject now, but, you know, people turn up, you know, and they'll stock their counters with some Van Cleefs and
Other
some
people's
bust
stuff.
down Cartiers and say, look, I'm a jeweler. And it's like, look, like, I'm not criticizing. I'm just saying, like, there is more to it than that, you know, have something bespoke maybe made if you are a jeweler, or sell some or offer bespoke.
Yeah.
As a
Because I think that's my main.
Yeah.
That's my main focus. Obviously, like I love watches, but I have a thing where it's like I like to really know about the things that I'm selling. So it's like, this is gonna sound crazy, but like I've been really, really, really looking into like watches, and it's like my next thing is to go and sit with a watchmaker and just like shadow them like once a month, because it's like I need to actually know about the movements before I can.
No, 100%.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
I mean, I've done a bit of watchmaking last year, like as a course.
Yeah,
and
courses.
After nearly 20 years, like just over 20 years in the industry, like then learning like underneath the hood per se.
Yeah.
And it was just like I always know, I've always appreciated and known about movements and different style of movements.
Yeah.
But to actually go, right, this is what this is called, that's called, this called, and just delve deeper and appreciate that watchmaking is a dying art. Like
1,000,000%.
You know, and that's why good watchmakers are, you know, very hard to find now.
Yeah. I feel like with the industry, I don't feel like people take on the fact that there's so much learning to do. And it's like, I think that's why people like me and you have such a problem with the people that come in and are like, I'm just a jeweler. It's like, I know I mention it all of the time, but guys, I did go to uni.
Yeah. Don't get me wrong. I didn't go and study anywhere.
And I don't think you have to.
No,
like, and I've never said that to say you have to, but it's just the learning.
Yeah, yeah. Like
Learn.
I went.
You've done a course.
Yeah.
You've done way more than most of the people.
Or like I went and worked for other people for the best part of 16 years.
Yeah.
Before venturing out on my own, or before having like the balls to go, right, you know what, I think I've learned enough.
Yeah.
Where, you know, if I fail at this now, it's down on me. Or at least I've learned business practices of like, you don't rob Peter to pay Paul.
Yeah.
You pay your bills on time. If you say you're going to pay someone today, you pay them today.
Yeah.
You know, you live within your means. You don't have a Ferrari lifestyle just because you've sold someone's watch on consignment or whatever. Do you know what I mean? Just like there's a lot.
But I feel like that, all of them points are what makes people want to become a jeweler now. Yeah. And it was like, that's not the jewelry that I learned.
Yeah.
So it's like, I feel like it's quite weird for me to see, because it's like,
I say it through and through, like I love watches, genuinely love watches.
What's your favourite watch?
Brand wise?
Yeah, like if you could only ever wear one watch for the rest of your life, what watch?
For me, it would be a Patek 5650G. So it's a white gold Aquanaut advanced research model. They only made 500 pieces, where the part of the dial was cut out. So it kind of they call it the Terminator. But that's the one for me. That was there you go. That's the one watch you can have for the rest of your life. It'll be that model there.
That's a good watch. Yeah,
very nice watch.
Yeah, I feel like for me it would be a Patek 3800, just because it's like fits on my wrist nicely.
Nice, good size.
And the first Patek that I ever sold. So
has it?
Yeah,
I think I remember you've done that recently.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice watch.
What was your first watch
ever
that you ever sold? Like, no, let's not say like for anyone else, for yourself.
What do you mean? What, as in like?
Yeah, so like,
as in like my company.
Yeah.
Depends how you want to do it. So I sold a Tag Monaco, Tag Heuer Monaco, but I didn't actually have it in stock. It was one of those where I knew of one, sent a broadcast out to all someone just said, I love this ish. All great. That was the first deal the company ever done.
Oh, nice.
But the first piece we actually stocked was a lady's 26mm date just.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, bought it and sold it a week later though. Made 300 quid profit.
Hey! It's one of them.
So, less the tax, less the thing, less the £100 left. But and then obviously just fast forward to now, and we've got good watches in stock, and long may it continue.
What's the biggest watch you've sold to this day?
Company wise, we've done a Patek Anniversary Nautilus for 450k.
Ooh!
Yeah, that's been the biggest one so far. But not career-wise. Career-wise has been about 750.
Bloody hell.
Yeah, I was working with someone else though.
Yeah. No, but that's not...
Didn't get the profit on that one.
That's not a joke. That is not a joke.
Yeah. How about you?
The first watch that I ever sold, I'm so proud of this one,
You should be.
It was Panda Daytona. So I was like, go on, that's a good first watch. Do you know what it is? It was like, I just wasn't really interested in it because I'm not a watch trader. And it's like, that isn't to like bash watch traders. No. I just think you have to know so much. And it was like, I'm just a jeweler. Like my first ever piece was like a pendant. Do you know what I mean? That was the first thing that ever came out of my company. So it was like, from there, it was just like, all right, pendants, rings, that, grills. Like, so I just didn't focus on watches. But then, where I say I'm a private jeweler, it's like, you collect clients, don't you? So then a client came to me and he actually wanted a Panda and he wanted a date just for his wife at the same time. So I was like,
why not?
You know what? Yeah, and to be fair, us it was a good profit margin as well. So I said, yo, watches. Yo, hi guys.
Potential there.
I was like, hi guys, this is what you lot have been doing.
Peeked over the fence like, oh, hello.
Like, these lot are living over here. So then I was like, guys, if you want watches, come to me.
I think we've watched
back in the good old days, that was.
Speaking of the good old days, that like a lot of people are still hooked up on COVID prices.
Oh, yeah.
And people don't understand that was probably a once in a generation.
Yeah, that's never going to happen again.
Like, I'd never seen it in all those years doing it, where prices were going mental.
Yeah.
And prices now have gone back to pre-COVID, where they are what people call, they're on the floor prices. They're not.
Yeah.
They're just gone back to how they were.
Yeah.
You know, where like they're a bit more normal, a bit more affordable, and it isn't, you know, your watch isn't going to increase in value $5,000 a month.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
So
I mean, with the state of the world, we might see it again.
yeah, it might do.
We might see
But I
it
feel
again.
like people would be a bit more clued on this time.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
oh,
I think there was a lot of panic in COVID. Like everyone lost their heads.
yeah.
People were stocking up toilet paper like it was going out of fashion. Like,
oh, that was crazy.
It was mad. It was so mental.
Like mile long queue around the supermarket just to get in.
Yeah. I don't think we'll ever see that again. But I feel like it did have a detrimental effect on the industry because I've been doing it for 7, coming up to 8, which is making me feel so old.
I feel.
Yeah, you've been doing it for 20, so you know. But I feel like I saw a massive change in the industry, and I do think a lot of it stemmed from COVID,
100%.
and I feel like a lot of it stemmed from social media as well.
Yeah. Definitely. A lot of people became watch traders in COVID.
Yeah.
You know, Dave the plumber, Postman Pat, and look, like I said, if you want to be a watch trader, great. But I'm of there's just a bit of standards, you know, like. You can't say I've been doing this 2 years and it's okay, where's your company? So you're not. This is just a hobby for you. Just say it. Like, you know?
What do you think the thing that's annoying you the most about the industry at the minute is? Truthfully as well.
I'll be honest, probably a lot of this bust down stuff that I'm seeing.
Yeah.
If I had to just be really like picky and just like,
why does it annoy you?
Look, I'm just going to put it out there. I don't, you know, if I get slandered or whatever, cool. But
nothing.
There's
there's
a huge difference between after set, and aftermarket.
Yeah,
and people have to understand that when you're buying aftermarket, you're not buying a real watch.
Yeah,
you're buying a watch. A wrist watch of some sort covered in stones, lab diamonds or diamonds, whatever the person you're buying it is telling you from. But be under no like illusion that when they're trying to say to you, oh, the base plate's real, oh, the winding crown's real. Dude, if something is 98% fake, it's fake.
Yeah.
Like there's no other way to put it. And I know this might upset people, but give me after set all day long. As much as I don't even like after set, I'm all for factory, but at least you're taking a real watch.
Yeah.
And a jeweler is, you know, setting it with stones and blinging it out.
That's just about preference, isn't it?
Cool.
And if you don't care about like your watch retaining its value, do what you're doing.
But then when you're buying
money,
this aftermarket bust down stuff, and then you know, the moment you've gone from cold to hot and it's fucking steamed up with fog and like that's because what you bought isn't. It's just some like machine made whatever the. Can I swear on here?
Yeah.
A machine made whatever the fuck it is. Do you know what I mean? Like piece of shit, basically. Do you know what I mean? And
do you think people are being transparent enough? Like, do you think if people are being like transparent, you'd have such an issue?
No, they're not. That's the thing. I've had people reach out to me on Instagram where they're like, I don't want to say the jeweler's name, but they sold me this bust down Cartier.
Name and shame.
And you know, and they're like, and they told me the strap's real and the buckle's real and this real. And they sent me pictures and I'm like, bro, I can tell you now, like none of that is real. Like,
but do you also think like if people cared to get the education, they'd be able to see this a little bit more?
This is the thing. I don't think people are like. There's such a like flex culture now where you know.
Are you talking about like the client? Oh, are you talking about the client or the jeweler? I thought another jeweler came to you.
No. I think people that start in the industry are so desperate to make a quick buck.
Do you think they even know that they're selling fake watches? Because I put my money on the fact that a lot of them don't.
They should know.
I feel like they do now because I feel like what's happened is, like, I know I've been very vocal about it recently. I know you've been very vocal about it recently. So I feel like maybe people are seeing the social media things and thinking, because I've seen a lot of like, I'd call it bandwagonism.
Yeah.
And it's like, but you guys were all happy to not say anything. Like, you guys weren't saying anything like a month ago. Why is everyone piping up now? Do you know what I mean? But
sometimes it takes one to lead the way.
Yeah. I feel like there is a divide.
Yeah.
And I think some people are absolutely against it,
Yeah.
and they've been against it. And then I think some people are like, oh yeah, no, I don't. Yeah, I don't like that.
Yeah.
And it's
Don't
like,
get me wrong. Like if you want to sell that, cool. But
just be honest.
be honest.
Yeah.
Tell people like
'Cause
what
it's
you're
not-
buying is just a watch with stones on it that just
Yeah.
looks like a nice piece of blingy gents jewelry or ladies'
I
jewelry.
feel like everything's just so superficial that it's like someone wouldn't even want to be like, oh yeah, I'm selling a fake watch. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
So it's
no,
like
no,
they
no.
hide their hand.
Yeah.
But it's like,
Hence
just-
the word aftermarket.
just go and make your money and just be transparent.
Yeah.
Like, do you know what I mean? Like, and I also think there's confusion. So, for example, if you've bought a Patek, but then you're like, you want to get it set, do I think you're wrong for taking the movement out and setting fugazi parts?
Yeah.
Absolutely not. As long
Yeah.
as you keep your original parts, because
Yeah.
then you've
Yeah,
still
yeah,
got
yeah,
your
yeah,
watch.
yeah.
Do you get what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I think you'd be an idiot
Yeah.
for setting your like actual Patek. Do you get what I'm
There's
saying?
a good pal of mine, like Abdul Watch Seeker.
Yeah, he's a good
And
guy.
he's very like black and white with, you know,
I love that
this ra-
Daytona that he
this-
did.
Yeah, like this
Yeah.
Rainbow Daytona is 450k, but for less than 40k, you can have the identical looking watch. And
Yeah.
it's an attachment.
Yeah.
Take off the bezel, put the rainbow, and you still got your original parts. And when you want to pick
Yeah.
it back up, you can.
Yeah.
And that is the best way of doing it. Not
It's smart.
not how other people want
It's
to.
just customization. I don't think
Yeah.
anyone has a problem with that.
If
But
you
I
want-
think
yeah.
what happened is like there was that aspect of it. And then people have taken that and ran
Yeah.
for the hills.
Yeah.
And it's like, guys, that's bad.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
we can't be doing that.
No, I agree.
Do you know what I mean? You
Yeah.
can't just like Abdul would be a criminal if
Yeah.
he started selling his version
Yeah.
for 450. Do you know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah.
Or like 300. You'd be a criminal.
Yeah.
But it's like he lets people know what he's doing.
Yeah, he's
And people are on
transparent,
board
black and
with it.
white. People appreciate
That's what
it,
you should do.
and he like thrives and does well because he's black and white and transparent. And this is what you're buying, and it's an
Yeah.
attachment for your watch, and you can customize it, like you said, and change it back when you want to change it back.
Yeah, and I don't have any issue
But
with that.
it's the actual like this isn't even a Cartier, or this is even a Patek, like, and it's just something that looks like it's set with diamonds. But then the worst thing is people then telling the clients like, oh yeah, it's a Cartier. No, it
Yeah.
ain't.
I've seen listen, I'm not a watch trader, right? So this is a genuine question. I've seen these APs that like on the glass, the APs like printed. Is that right? Do you know what I'm talking about?
I do know what you're talking
Is
about.
that right? Because I'm like, I swear that's not right anyway.
Don't think so, but as far as I know, an actual factory version of that I think might exist somewhere.
Oh, it does?
Yeah, and that's why they've done that.
Oh,
on
okay.
there,
Yeah,
like,
because I was
etched it onto the
thinking
glass.
that if that...
But I'd
mean-
need to double check, so don't crucify me, people.
Yeah,
I know
yeah,
I've been
like,
doing it a long
guys.
time, but can't remember every watch.
Yeah.
I'll name
No.
you 10 in 10.
Yeah, that's the uni trophy, right? If I can do 10 in 10,
10
you
in
can
10.
do 10 in 20.
Exactly.
Yeah, I wouldn't have been able to do that. I don't even think I'd be able to do it in 20, to be fair.
No.
But that's why I'm like, I will never call myself a watch
Yeah,
trader.
calling yourself what you're,
Guys,
you're a
talking
private
about not being a
jeweler.
watch trader, this man didn't even put me in his group chat.
Ah,
I had to plug him earlier.
she gets added in today because she invited me on, so that's it.
The trade-off, right? But yeah. So
That's
yeah,
good.
I don't know, man. I feel like I don't know if
What's
the
your
industry...
view on where the industry is at?
So,
Or what's pissing you off, should I say?
I don't think we have time.
Oh.
What's pissing me off? I made this podcast 2 years ago, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Kanye West, in an interview, said, "It's not that I'm not right. I'm just not right now." Right? And that's how I felt. Because the things that I was saying on the podcast, I was literally talking about the state of the industry, because it's like being in it for like 7 years, it's like I saw a drastic change. And I'd say about 3 years ago, 2-3 years ago, about 3 years ago. So I was like, I'm going to talk about it.
Yeah.
But I feel like that looked like I was just crucifying people. And it was like, no, I'm just scared for where it's going to go. I feel like it's got to where it was going to go back
Yeah.
then. So I feel like I was too early in the things that I'm saying, but I feel like the things that I said have happened. Like
Yeah.
to a point where I feel like people have no confidence in jewelers anymore. I feel like people are getting to the point where it's like, let me just do it myself. Like genuinely, like one pendant that I'm doing, the guy literally went and got it designed himself. And it was like, that's literally my job.
Yeah.
But it's like, because you don't trust people, like clients are starting to take the steps in which that's my job. Let me deal with that.
Yeah,
but it's like, if nothing changes, where's it going to end up? We're all going to be out of a job. People are just going to be able to walk into Hatton Garden and just start, give me trade price on that. Trade price is just going to be the price. Do you know what I mean? Like trade price is going to be everything. And I think then we've lost our industry. And I feel like it's just annoying.
Not enough people do their checks as well when someone says, what's trade price? Like just because you have an Instagram does not quantify you as a jeweler or what trader. Like I need to see more.
What do you think qualifies you to be a jeweler then? I feel like you've done this video, right?
Well, I think just little basics like having a company and, you know, like filing some accounts maybe. And I'm not saying that that's like what you need to do to be, but just a little bit of standards.
Yeah.
Can we just have a bit of standards? Like, you know, have a company, have a business account, trading address maybe.
Yeah.
Have some vouchers from people you've dealt with.
Yeah.
You know? And
Or even if it's like you're getting into it, come up underneath somebody.
Yeah.
And genuinely spend enough time with them and like learn it. And then, okay, cool, you can venture off. That's fine.
Yeah.
But it's just like, because I feel like as well, one of the main issues is, how am I going to say this? Jewellery, we're working with high ticket items. So that comes with big prices, right? Yeah. And it's like, if you don't even have enough experience working with that amount of money, you're going to fuck it up. I promise. Like, because you don't even understand the value of that yet. Does that make sense?
Correct, yeah.
I feel like with my career, it really like, I mean, to be fair, I can't even say that because I started with, back in 2018, I did a pendant and it was 8 bags. So I was like, it was all right to start.
Yeah, but
do you know what I mean?
In the grand scheme of things, 8 grand also isn't like, it is a lot of money.
Yeah.
But it isn't a lot of money.
Especially back then, I was living in a hostel.
Yeah.
So like, but to me, it was like, I need to be so careful. Like I need to literally
You're shitting bricks because it's £8,000.
Yeah, and it's like I wouldn't have been able to pay that back if I fucked up, and that's just the honest truth. And it's like with me, I took it that way of like I need to maneuver so carefully. But I think what's happened is it's like lifestyle, and like back in like 2018, there was lifestyle a little bit on Instagram, but it wasn't what it is today. No one expected you to have a Lamborghini. Yeah. No one expected you to be driving. Huh?
I still don't have a Lamborghini.
Do you know what I mean? Me neither. I don't have a G-Wagon.
So when I see like, oh my God, what am I doing wrong? I don't have a Ferrari.
Oh my God, no. Oh my God. Yeah. Tell me about
my Urus?
Tell me about it.
When's it my time?
One of my friends literally sent me a car.
Yeah.
Be careful on what I'm saying. I was like, where's yours? And I was like, fuck, where is mine?
Yeah.
Like, what the hell? But yeah, so like back then there wasn't that expectation of like you have this and you have that and da. So I feel like I was like able just to maneuver how I needed to maneuver. But I feel like with the people that are coming in now, it's like they're under immense pressure as well to look a certain way because they're new anyway. So it's like they want to come in and be like the high flyer, and it's like they do all of these things.
Yeah, and the high flyer, it takes a toll. Trust me. And
it's like there's a lot of money's at stake here.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Yeah. And I think people don't even realize that that's an aspect of it. It's like, that's why, obviously I'm not shitting on people coming in, but it's like longevity is important.
100%.
Because if, for example, you've managed to do something for like 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, it's like clearly you're doing something right. Do you get what I mean? Yeah. Where it's like if you're just coming in, start off a little bit smaller. Like I said, like, okay, I did start off with a pendant, but it was like, I was starting off with grills as well, like silver caps, gold caps. Like,
what's wrong with working your way up?
Yeah. But I feel like everyone wants
to just jump in the deep end and
everyone wants to be,
I want to sell RMs and I want to sell fat Cubans and blah, blah, blah. It's like, dude, you can't even spell
everyone
Cuban.
wants to be the Richard Mill shotter of Hatton Garden, like literally. And it's like, just wait your turn. Like, I even saw the Richard Mill.
And the thing with RMs as well, it's like, I don't like, it's not that I don't like them, like they're great, but they're big ticket, and big ticket, if something fucks up, something goes wrong, like I give a year's warranty with everything I sell.
Yeah.
And if an RM cocks up in the first year, I'm liable to fix that.
Yeah.
Which then goes back to the profit
Like
aspect.
$7,000, $8,000.
Minimum, right? So, you know, like...
Yeah. But that's genuinely why I haven't, like, I've had so many opportunities to sell them. And I'm just like, don't know enough about them. And it's like, I feel confident to be like that. And I don't feel like I'm, like, doing bad because, like I said, I haven't sold a Richard Mille.
Yeah.
I don't feel like I'm doing bad. No. But also, like, people have inquired about them and I'm just like, I don't have one. And it's like, I'll know a trader that has one, but it's like, do I really want to take that on? But it's like, when it's my time, it's my time. And when it's my time, I will take it on so confidently because I'll know so much about the watch. Like, I'm also at a point where it's like, I don't even want to...
You can back the watch.
And but like, because I could back the watch.
No,
no.
No, but what I'm saying is in the sense of like...
No, like I could repair the watch, you get what I'm saying? But for me, it's like, I want to even be like confident on the movement. I don't want to sell you a fake one. Do you get what I'm saying?
But
like
when I say something about like backing the watch, I'm talking about, say for example, something happened and you had to give a refund on it.
Yeah.
Like,
1,000,000%.
There's guys out there like, you don't have 10 grand to your name, let alone you're brokering a deal or whatever for a 300k watch. Something goes tits up. You need to now find 300 grand to get back to this customer.
1,000,000%.
Things can get very ugly.
And I feel like people don't realize like how heavy that is.
Yeah.
I feel like people like die over this stuff. People commit suicide over this stuff.
Yeah.
It's nothing to play with and it's nothing just to jump into. It's serious.
I've seen people go pop over a bad deal, like on an RM, for example. And it's like, because it's life-changing money.
Yeah.
People might go, oh yeah, but you should, this is what I'm trying to say. Like as much as I love them, I'll only ever try and sell ones that I can back. And if that means that I can't back the one that's £1,000,000, that's fine. My ego, I'm not going to put my family in jeopardy, I'm not going to put my business in jeopardy because, I can't sell £1,000,000 watch. No, mate, it's nothing to do with that. It's the fact that if something went tits up and I needed to refund this customer because for whatever reason, whatever's happened, he's taken it into RM and whatever, like whatever the reason is. It's not even that. Like,
changed the movement. Someone did
say like at the time, you know, like we do all of our checks. It's not on a stolen register or anything like
stolen,
that.
Yeah.
And 2 months later, it flags up down the line. It's stolen. I have to give a refund.
Yeah.
Do I have that £1,000,000 spare capital right now to give a refund? I don't. So all of a sudden, I'm in shit. Right. And then I got to go back up the chain. The guy that I bought it off, he ain't got to fucking put the piss in because he just brokered it as well.
Yeah.
So I've lost out of him. He's screaming he wants his money back. What do?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
And I feel like having that standard is so important.
Yeah.
But I feel like because everyone's at this race to the top, it's like nobody has this.
No.
So then what happens is people that didn't ever intend on being a shoddy business person become a shoddy business person.
Yeah.
And then it's a snowball effect. Yeah. Like sometimes I see things like with companies or whatever and I feel sorry for them because I'm like, I don't think you ever intended on being like that. I don't think that was ever your angle, but I think what's happened is it's a snowball effect. I think one thing after the other.
Domino effect of...
Do you know what I mean? Like I feel like it was one thing after another and now you're just finding yourself like stealing from Peter to pay for Paul, doing shoddy things. I've heard of some bad things coming out of the garden, you know? And it's like...
That's why I'm there. Make Hatton great again.
No, literally. And I don't get it twisted. I feel like right now we're focusing on like a lot of the negative. Like I feel like the industry is beautiful as well. Do you know what I mean? Like I feel like there's community, like people help each other out. Like people don't want to see other people in the shit. Do you know what I mean? I think it is a great industry as well, but I do think like that aspect of it all is bad.
Hatton gets a lot of negative press, but honestly, it is one of the nicest places to work. Like I work there every day. I'm there every day. Yeah. Like I'm
there about 3 times a week.
Yeah, I'll be truthful and say like if it was a shithole, it's not a shithole. People comment on my things all the time. Oh, I'd never buy a fucking watch from Hatton's and this and that. It's not Hatton's, it's Hatton. Let's just get that correct. But it's not a bad place. Like I'm more comfortable.
Hatton Gardens.
Yeah.
Where's the S?
I'm more comfortable working in Hatton, wearing a watch in Hatton than I would be in Mayfair, for example.
See, I'm in Canary, so my office is in Canary, but the workshop is in Hatton. So obviously I'm in Hatton like about 3-4 times a week, depending. But yeah, I do like, I feel like with Canary, it's very corporate.
Yeah.
So I have like my one-to-one appointments in Canary. Also, so no one can steal my clients, because that used to happen quite a lot. So I was like, oh, right. But I feel like the environment of Hatton Garden is lovely. Like, I'm not going to lie. Like, I really enjoy being there. Like, I enjoy speaking to everyone. Like, all the people I like anyway.
Yeah.
I enjoy speaking to everyone. I enjoy the community aspect of it. And I feel like it's quite irreplaceable. Like, even I started in the jewellery quarter in Birmingham, and it's not the same. There's definitely, it's very different. Yeah. It's a different community in the jewellery quarter. Like, it's a lot more old school. Like, it's a lot more like my adopted dad's generation. But yeah, like Hatton Garden, I do like the vibe of it. And I feel like it does get bad press. And it's like, I don't also want to add to the bad press all of the time. Do you know what I mean? Like, I feel like sometimes it seems like I'm not helping.
Yeah. And by the way, like, it's not only Hatton Garden that sells the bust down stuff.
Oh no,
like, this is the trade in general that I was talking about. This isn't just,
in fact,
like,
America. Oh, let's talk about America. I've got smoke for you, USA. You jewelers are terrible.
Yeah, tell them.
No, they are. You know what it is? I'm being careful what I say, because I've got some friends in the Diamond District here. So let me tread carefully. But I feel like the aftermarket stuff really stemmed from there. Yeah. The Moissanite's, it's like Moissanite Central. They just don't care over there. And then also it's like the prices. Like, you see, I made some grills for Liao, yeah? I'll show you them actually. I'm not going to say what I charged him, but I saw Johnny Dang do some similar ones for a footballer. I nearly fell over when I heard that they were £100,000. I was like, I'm doing something majorly wrong here.
Wow.
Like, majorly.
You're being ethical.
Like, you know, like, I was thinking, I don't know, like, maybe I shouldn't even talk on the American market, because maybe I'll ruin it for them. Do you know what I mean? But I feel like their market is something. These are the girls. Yeah, that's what he requested. He literally requested, he was like, I want grills that are pink and blue. I was like, what the hell am I going to do? But yeah, no, Johnny Dang did some like so thin. I was like,
charged 100K.
100K?
Wow.
I was like, maybe it's time for me to reevaluate my price list. What the hell? But I feel like, I don't know, like, I feel like they're getting away with absolute blue murder.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it's good or bad.
It's a massive market. And I suppose if it also comes down to the consumer as well. If they're comfortable to pay that, then...
Yeah. But I guess, like, Johnny Dang has earned his stripes with his name. So I guess also, like, charge it, like...
Same way as, like, De Beers can charge X on a stone, and you can get the same stone and charge a fraction or loads less. So...
What do you feel about labs?
I don't mind. Mind labs. In fact, I've got a lab ring here that I'm wearing.
Oh, cute.
Yeah.
Yeah. So. I don't have an issue with labs.
Yeah.
But on the last
as long as people are truthful and when they're selling labs versus real, like I would say labs versus natural. Yeah. Then that's it.
On the last podcast, I upset some people. I feel like it's a running theme of me doing that. So I basically said, I feel like it's cheating. Yeah. To get your partner a lab engagement ring. And people weren't happy about that, to be fair. So, what do you feel about my statement? And just give it to me.
Brutally honest.
Yeah, go on.
I don't think it's a bad thing. Like, okay. I think if someone, look, I mean, everyone's financial situation is different, but if your missus has dreamed of a big-ish stone all her life, but she loves you undeniably, and you want to give her that, and you've got the chance to do that with her lab, then... Why not? Yeah. Because like maybe you're like on a natural, you end up with such a minute of a stone. Yeah. That I'm not saying to care what other people think, but if you can give her something that's going to be bigger, then why not? Do you know what I mean? Like.
Then my thing was then if that's like if you have to compromise, are you ready for marriage?
I don't think I don't want to say it's anything to do with compromisation, but it's like if you can, if it's going to make her happy by having a larger stone, and you love her and you just want to make them happy, then there's something wrong.
I feel like my angle was more like, I guess, investment. Like,
no. If people are buying them on an investment purpose, there is no investment.
Yeah,
but
I think like, okay,
what you're buying is I
think that's what an engagement ring was though, and I feel like where I'd say it's cheating is because something that was once used for a purpose, the purpose is now being taken away from it just for the appearance. And then I'm like, so we're all just living an image lifestyle then, because the reason why like people used to receive engagement rings was when women couldn't even have a bank account. We used to have to literally store our money as jewellery. And it's like, you give up your body, your time, like you literally are going to go have the babies, probably can't work. If that man then decides to just leave you,
but
I've got my lab ring on.
Flip side of that now, we're not in that era anymore. And we are in a, like, if you're married and you're going to break up, then she's getting off.
That's if that's how it goes. He might put a prenup and bought you a lab ring. So now you're doubly fucked.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean? Now you've been snookered. Yeah, do you get what I mean?
Yeah, but in most cases there isn't a prenup. Yeah. Unless it's some like billionaire or whatever, and he's like, "No, you've got to sign this."
I feel like they're getting like so much more popular, like so much more popular. Yeah. Just on a sense of like, well, I don't know, maybe it's just what like my TikTok showing me, but like I feel like they're getting so popular, and I just feel like if we're going lab, we're going prenup. You're gonna take 5-6 years off to go and sit down and have the kids, so you ain't working. You're gonna be left with not a pot to piss in, like literally. And then with that money that he's got, he might go and buy his new girl a real fucking
I'd like
diamond.
to think I might be old fashioned here, but like if someone's doing a prenup, that means they've got a bit of dough around them anyway. Yeah. Then they wouldn't be going with a lab. But
that's what I'm saying. Is it cheating? I guess it's different if it's obviously like, I would definitely say if it's just not in the budget, fair play.
Yeah.
Do what you're doing.
I've had clients where it's not in the budget.
If it's not in the budget, it's not in the budget.
And I can see like he'd do anything to be able to give her
what she wants. Yeah.
And I've introduced the lab and gone, well, have you considered this?
Yeah.
And this is essentially what you can get for the money and da-da-da. And his eyes have lit up like, oh my God, like I can't wait to give it to her. And they're now married and happily ever after.
But
like
I think,
it's
if it's not in the budget, it's not in the budget. But also I do like, because I think marriage is such a big gesture. Remember, it's like a commitment. So it was meant to be inconvenient.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't meant to be like you're on 100K a year, but you're going to spend $2,000 on the ring. Yeah. That was never what it was meant to be. It was meant to be a big enough gesture where it's like, I'm really going to think about this, sit and save. Do you know what I mean? And it's like, I feel like that's why I would say it's cheating.
Yeah.
Because I feel like now there's an option to do that. It's like, that's not what you should necessarily just do. I guess it's different if you was on like 26K a year and you're going to spend $2,000 on the ring. Yeah. Go for it. That's within budget. Like, don't make anyone make you feel like you need to live a lifestyle that you're not living.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm thinking into more. Like, if people that aren't on that 100, 200K a year salary, that then skimpy on a 2K ring, whereas the guy, like, I'm talking about average Joe Blogs that is on 25 to 30K and he can only afford $2,000 or $2,500 and
then I
doesn't want the half carat and would like the 2.5 carat.
I know. I think that is definitely fair, but I just feel like, I don't know. Also, I feel like I'm a little bit sensitive to it.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, you're more jewellery than I am. So
yeah, as a jeweler. But not only that, I feel like if we, like, this is a little bit deep, but if we look into like diamonds and like mining now, it's like Botswana have just bought a big stake in De Beers. Yeah. But it's like, as Africa's getting its independence back, and it's like the mines are all black owned now, and like there's fair wages being given, it's like suddenly there was this big uproar of like, oh, labs. Do you know what I mean? And it's like, is this an agenda? Because when it was blood diamonds, everyone was happy for it. Yeah. But now it's like Africa's actually getting its
it's
resources back, and it's a bit
coincidental.
It's coincidental, isn't it? Yeah. And that's just why I feel like I'm like, because obviously when it comes to custom jewelry, like the little stones, if you want to go lab, go lab. The tiny little like 1.2s, 1.3s, 1.4s I'm obviously talking about like
Bigger
carats
stones. Yeah.
plus, but I just think it's like that's coincidental because now Africa's really like being paid fairly. So suddenly labs are the big hype, and these are the ethical ones, and it's like, no, we just got to a point where we was becoming ethical.
Yeah.
We just got to a point where like blood diamonds are not existing. And don't flog me, because I'm not saying that they're non-existent, but I feel like it's a case of if, for example, the government just legalized drugs, it's like there's going to be some dealers that are unhappy and still want to sell what they're selling, right?
Yeah.
But it's like generally they've cracked down on it, and I just think it's a little bit, you know, of a coincidence. And I don't know if I'm like totally favourable for it, but it is what it is. I guess they're the same chemical compound, right?
Yeah.
But yeah. So I feel like that's pretty much it. Have you got anything else you want to talk about?
No, I think we've covered a lot of... been a pleasure being here, so thank you very much.
Oh, thank you. This is actually like my first experience being a host.
Thank you.
Hostess with the mostess.
Yeah. I'll just get you into that trade group now.
Make sure you put me into that group. I cannot believe the cheek of it, right?
It's very tough being an admin.
Yeah. So introduce your company again. Let them know your social media.
So Tempus Lord, and it's only Tempus Lord. There's no others. We had a recent fake account trying to be me recently. So it's just Tempus Lord, one word.
Yeah.
And thank you for having me, Ash.
Thank you. So yeah, guys, he is a watch specialist. But still, if you want watches, come to me.
Yeah, go to her.
So yeah, thank you for coming.
Thank you.
And that is us for today. So I will see you on the next episode. Bye.